welcome back to my channel. And for those of you joining us for the first time, hi, I'm Angela, or you can call me Aditola, and I cook. I make recipes and I make some products. I cook for people, and you can check us out on Instagram at Foodfeastuk. Today we're going to be making some Nigerian stew with just chicken. So I'm making like a simple chicken stew, and yeah, I don't really put a lot of things when I'm making my stew or anything. I try to keep it as simple as possible. And today I'm cooking my stew with palm oil, but you can change that to vegetable oil if you would like. And I think when I mention stew to a lot of people, sometimes they kind of think you're talking about some meat that you steamed and then you're adding some veggies. I'm like, not really, but I'm going to show you how we make our stew, and hopefully when I say stew next time, someone doesn't ask me, are you gonna put that in a slow cooker? This, da. Okay, rant over. Right, I'll show you what we've got here, and we'll go from there. So I've got my chicken. Like I said, I'm making a chicken stew, so I'm not putting any other meat or fish or anything inside. I've just got chicken. And if you notice, I'm using the proper, they tend to call this hard chicken or broiler chicken, but I feel like this adds a bit of flavor to the food you're cooking, differently to the chicken you will find like here, the soft one you normally get from the shop. So I've decided to cook with this. This is my blended pepper mix, and in here I've got 1 tin of plum tomatoes, 2 red bell peppers and 1 green onion, and a big bulb of scotch bonnets because I like spicy food and I decided to go on the spicy side. And the seasoning I'm using, I try to keep it as simple as possible. To be honest, if I don't have crayfish, I don't mind, but I've got that and I figure it does no harm. So I've got some onions, I've got my Maggi seasoning cubes, or for people that don't cook with seasoning, that trying to avoid like MSG, whatever seasoning powder you've got, that's fine. Some crayfish and some salt, and this is my palm oil right here. So I'm going to take through the process of how I make my stew now. And normally I tend to cook my stew on medium heat because I did a post on Instagram and different people share their opinion. Some people cook on high heat because they think it's gonna cook the food quicker. I think it just burns your food. Some people cook on medium heat because obviously when you cook on high heat, the stew tends to splash and create a lot of mess. So they want to keep it on medium heat. What do you guys think? How do you cook your stew normally? And if you have any other way that you make your stew, I would like to hear about it. But yeah, let's go on and make the stew. Right. Okay, so the first step in making my stew, I put the palm oil here in the pan, and like I said, I'm using palm oil. And usually I either use just palm oil or I use a mix of palm oil and vegetable oil, or I just use vegetable. And I was going to do this too with just palm oil, but now that I'm here, I'm thinking maybe I should add a bit of vegetable oil and do a mixture of both. So you can do it any way you want. You can do a mixture of both of them. You can do just palm oil. It depends on you. And obviously the flavor profile you're after also determines what you use, because obviously stew made with palm oil and stew made with vegetable oil turns out different. So now that the oil is a bit, obviously I don't want it blanched, I just wanted it to melt a bit. Then I add my onion and I fry that till it's transparent. So to get all the flavor from the oil, you literally have to fry it till it looks a bit transparent. So that's what I'm going to do now. Wait for that to fry. You can use more onion. Obviously, it's a matter of choice. Some people really love onion in every bit of their food. So And some people don't like to see the onion in their food when they're eating at the same time, so they tend to blend it, and that's it. I've put some onion in my blended pepper mix, and I've also got some chopped ones here, so yeah. Okay, now that the onion is fried to an extent, I just go on and add the blended pepper mix. Then I add the seasoning that I set aside, and I put it on low heat. So I've got an electric cooker and I just put it on 5, and I cook it for 15 minutes on low heat. Then I come back and add the meat and cook it till it's done. So yeah, that's my method. If you've got another way of cooking it and it's better and more efficient, please share in the comments and let us know. So I've put my seasoning in now, and I'm just going to cover this. And another thing I tend to do when I'm cooking is I set a timer on my phone, so I don't, because obviously a lot of people tend to sit with the food they're cooking when they're cooking. Literally, you're sitting with the food, checking the food every second. It's not gonna cook any quicker. It's going to take as long as it was going to take from the beginning. So what I do is I set a timer. So now that I've intended to leave this here for 15 minutes on the medium heat that I've set it on, I'll set a timer on my phone, and when the 15 minutes is up, my phone goes off and I know, okay, let me go and check if that's time for me to do the next stage or not. So that might be something you want to start doing if you're the kind of person that tends to sit with the food in the kitchen, if you get what I mean. All right, I'll be back shortly. Okay, this is 15 minutes later of cooking on medium heat. So I'm going to add my chicken in now, and obviously you need taste to the taste you want. This seasoning I put at the beginning is to my taste, and different people have different preferences, so taste it and make sure it's to the taste you want, and you can always add more or whatever. I'm gonna add the chicken in now. This is the part where I say don't try this at home, kids. And if you had like chicken stock, you could have added it when we added the seasoning in. So I've added the chicken, and at this point you can either cook it on medium or high heat. That's to you, your preference, but you just cook it on whatever till it's cooked. So I'm gonna do medium heat for another 10 minutes, then I'll check if it's cooked, which it should be. And yeah, that's it. This is literally, that's what I was saying, like it's very simple. The steps I use in making my stew is very simple. You don't need to get anything too out of the way. Just peppers, your tomatoes, and whatever meat. I mean, normally I would do like an array of assortment of meat, but I just feel like chicken stew, and that's just what I'm doing this time. So yeah, that's it. Cook it till it's done now. Yep. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my video today. If there's anything different or any tips that you use in the kitchen that you'd like to share with us, please share in the comments below, and let me know what you think. Show when you make your stew or when you use the recipe, you can send it to me, or share on Instagram and Twitter and tag us in. And don't forget to like, share, and comment. Let us know what you think about the video recipe, and if there's anything specifically you would like a vlog on to show you how to make, please comment below. Thank you so much for watching today. Thank you. Bye.